Let's Be Serious is back and better than
ever.
And I'm Isley, the host for the most, and this is
Drew.
And Drew's inspirational message to the group is
always say yes.
I don't know how to feel about that. What were we talking about before we were rudely interrupted by technology? Tipping culture.
Tipping.
Because, refresh, just got Brassica. Brassica is...
not top 3.
Try that one more time. Brassica is...
a food.
Apologies. Brassica is top 3.
No.
Right in the ballpark of...
too damn expensive.
Brassica is right in the ballpark of...
what?
Chick-fil-A and Bibimbap as the top 3 fast/casual of all time.
So I think we need to take a step back. Do you really think, in order, it's Brassica, Bibimbap, Chick-fil-A, top 3 fast casual?
Scientifically proven. Anyway, we were talking about tipping culture because the other week I was in Bibimbap and they spun the register. They did this one.
Yeah.
And asked me to select a tip.
Today, our total was $30.15. At the very end, the lady didn't even make the bowl. Turns the cash register around, looks at me, and it's like 18, 20, or 22%.
What happened to 10? It used to be 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, no, it was like 18, 20, and 22.
What did you do?
I hit no tip.
I got to respect the honesty.
I'm paying for what I'm getting. I'm not paying for service.
I completely agree. Tipping culture in America is not good. Not good. Reason being, in England...
okay.
A tip is not expected anywhere you go.
Ever?
Ever.
So,
okay, yeah, the meal might be slightly more expensive, but the tips, or the worker's salary, let's call it, is included. When I now leave you $5, £5, whatever that may be, now you're excited about it. Mm-hmm. So it's my way of saying thank you for what you did.
Okay.
Whereas if I hit 20% on the thing, no one bats an eyelid or does anything.
Well, they bat an eye if you don't.
That's what I'm saying. So how do I reward you for doing a good job in a restaurant? And how do I make your day? Like you have no like leverage to use. They should get paid more.
I agree.
But I should have some leverage to be able to walk out of the restaurant and show appreciation to that person in a way that I feel like it's heard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Before we proceed, thank today's sponsors.
Thank you. Today's sponsors. I don't know who that is. No.
Thank the sponsors.
What sponsors?
Just thank you.
Thank you, sponsors, today and tomorrow. All sponsors, always. Thanks for letting us be here and doing our stuff.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity and the platform.
Thanks for giving us the opportunity and the platform to really share the knowledge that Isley and I have that is pretty unique.
Who are you thanking?
The sponsors. McDonald's.
Guys,
not Brassica.
This
not
is
Brassica.
indeed Drew's first rodeo. If you would like to be a sponsor on the show, we will most definitely appreciate you and your presence. We will put you on a platform in front of how many people?
Thousands.
We got thousands?
Thousands.
He said it, not me. And we'll be more than grateful for whatever you can swing our way. Whether your name is Brassica.
Brassica. We could.
Sorry about everything he said earlier about Brassica. He loves it. Bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
And the other great one.
Chick-fil-A.
There you go. So, as you can see, we love those places. If you guys would like to sponsor us, that would be.
Well, I love Chick-fil-A.
Anyone else you want to sponsor us?
Anybody else you want to sponsor?
No. Is there any companies?
Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes. Remember that TikTok where she like flicks her finger across the grill and different things? Mercedes. Do you remember? You know, I think for me personally, I'm going to remember your name. I will have that on a list. So I can ensure that if you do sponsor, at least we'll remember, right? I mean, and we'll shout it out. We have an Instagram. It's got a lot of followers, like tens of hundreds of tens probably. But it could grow. And with your help as a sponsor, we could grow and go together.
That's the slogan.
That's the slogan. We can grow and go together.
And Sprite Cranberry.
I really don't like Sprite that much. It makes me feel bloated.
You've got to be more respectful to the brand. What if they reach out?
I guess.
Now we've burnt the bridge. Everybody love everybody. Name the movie.
Dodgeball. Wait. Braveheart. Do you know Braveheart? You should. It was filmed in, well, I guess not England. Switzerland?
Oh, boy. If you were to only keep 5 apps on your phone.
5.
What would they be?
Realistic or?
Realistic. What could possibly be unrealistic?
Well, I mean, I guess it's true.
Not FaceTime? I'm keeping FaceTime.
You're keeping FaceTime?
Yeah. I would rather see people than just listen to them.
All right, then I changed my mind. FaceTime.
Yeah.
Euchre 3D. I like Euchre a lot.
Come on.
Euchre 3D. FaceTime. Probably texting.
The
ability to
to get back to being responsible.
Yeah. Microsoft Outlook.
Okay.
I need, people email.
Sure.
That's how we operate in the business. That's
how we stay afloat.
That's how we grow and go. Remember that.
That's how the sponsors are going to reach out to us.
Right.
Go ahead, carry on.
Because we're a hot commodity.
Yeah, sure.
Commodity pricing has been down in the energy world. Well, now you made me. Oh, TikTok.
Terrible.
Actually, I'm going to take it back. I want to do a streaming service, I think, because you can access so many different things. So my app would be, although I don't watch it a lot now, I feel like I would have to get used to it a lot later if I didn't have any variance. It would be YouTube.
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad one. What'd you say?
YouTube. I don't think that's a bad list. However, I have a lot of qualms.
Well, you just said it wasn't a bad list. There's only 5 items. How can you have so many qualms?
Boy, oh boy. When you go visit somewhere, how do you get there?
An airplane.
When you drive?
A car.
And how do you know where you're going in the car?
Road directions.
Yep, you're following a map from now on. GG's for you because you don't have a GPS on your phone.
Well, how do you think people got around in the olden days? Horse and buggy. At least we have street signs now.
You still need to know where to direct the horse and the buggy.
Yeah, street signs. We have street signs. I don't need an app on my phone. Growing up, my dad would ramble that from the top of his head.
Because they only had 2 streets back then.
No, he's 51
they just had forwards and backwards.
I guess that's true.
So say you wanted to, I don't know, go to Toledo.
Yeah.
How would you get there?
I'd fly. Via a helicopter. As the sponsors will find out, my time is just worth too much. I can't afford driving. I helicopter everywhere I go, actually.
GPS. FaceTime.
Well, let's walk it back. You just said a map.
Yeah.
There are multiple apps. Maps. I have Waze.
The built-in one. Waze is too much. That's because you speed.
I have
Go
Waze.
Ahead and confess your sins. You speed.
You do too.
Get deported. Don't say this. I'll get deported.
Why do you like Apple Maps? That makes no sense to me. They have done a lot. Apple, if you want to sponsor us.
Now you work.
Thank you.
See. Apple Maps, staying. Apple Music. Look at you. Now you've got commercials on YouTube.
YouTube
Premium.
Premium.
Listen to every 30 second
YouTube
ad
Premium.
between. I'm going with Apple Music. Instagram.
I'm just glad you're an Apple Music guy.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I am not a Spotify guy. I do admittedly pay for Spotify Premium and Apple Music.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, if Spotify were to want to sponsor us, then
we would be
because Spotify's good.
Good.
But like
not great.
No, but it is if they want to sponsor us.
Good.
Yeah.
Still not great.
But if they were to put more money on the table than Apple Music would, then Spotify would be great.
Great.
What a platform.
But not very user-friendly, I'll be honest. But if you're going to sponsor us, I really could wholeheartedly back you up.
Love that platform.
And I really think, too, for us, anybody who's not using Spotify now, after we talk about it, they're going to start using it. Give it like a caveat, like the following message is sponsored by Spotify. Listen to your music anywhere you go.
FaceTime, Apple Music, Maps, Instagram. And what can my 5th one be?
I don't know.
Safari. You know a lot on the internet again. Look at you.
So, fun fact, actually.
How fun is it before you start?
It's pretty fun.
Okay, go ahead. You're just blowing bubbles at this point.
Blowing bubbles. That is one of my favorite phrases that I've picked up from you. Do a lot of Brits say that?
I'm not sure. I definitely say it a lot. But do you understand the meaning of the reference, blowing bubbles?
No.
Like
you're just blowing air?
There's nothing valuable in your words that you're just blowing. You're just making air, making noise.
Gotcha.
Oh, the draft. Drum roll. Stop. We have a choice of every possible thing on the planet that begins with the letter A. We get 3 picks each. We go back and forth like
tennis.
Ping pong. Close. Same wavelength. The letter A.
I go first.
Yes.
All right. Tell me when to go.
Go.
Alligator.
Absolutely foolish.
No,
the silliest
alligator.
Pick I've ever heard.
Yeah, not if you lose your head.
You want to know why?
It's
my pick.
pet alligator.
Air. What are you going to do without air?
You didn't say if I didn't pick it, I couldn't have it.
True.
Right?
But in terms of necessity usage for everyone on the planet, air is without a doubt.
Yeah, but it's nothing. So you just lost. You basically just
air is
used. Yes.
So if you remove air, what happens?
Are you like the airbender? Or
what happens to your alligator then?
Well, again,
when it's got no air.
You did not specify. Listen to me. You did not specify that if we did not choose it, it was gone.
If my air attacks your alligator, the air wins.
No, it won't. Unless you're the airbender.
If the air just leaves, then it wins.
Okay, but again...
And the alligator go... That's what happens to the alligator when the air leaves.
Just like me when it's past 9 o'clock.
True. Second pick.
No, you go first. We go back and forth.
I just picked air.
Oh. I said alligator. I hadn't gotten this far. Apple? I don't know. I don't really know many A words.
Don't say things like that. You're very
rounded.
No.
Educated.
No. That kind of could work. Well vocabularized.
Spoken.
Well vocabularized.
I have a nice vernacular.
Vernacular.
I do.
Anywho.
I have a nice vernacular.
You're very well vocabularized.
Alphabet.
I didn't think about that one. And
Yep,
where it's due.
I got you.
You do need an alphabet.
That's right.
Aeroplane. Any airline out there that would like to sponsor us?
We'll take your money!
Carry on. Aeroplane, I think it's a great pick.
That really is. I mean, that's just phenomenal.
You know what I mean? It changes a lot.
It really does.
Ever since the airplane was invented by...
Thomas Edison.
Wait,
actually, no, it's Wilbur and Orville Wright in Dayton, Ohio.
The School of Aviation, the town of aviation.
The Dayton Flyers. I'm being serious.
I know it. I know you are.
Orville and Wilbur Wright. My grandmother, she had lunch in their house.
I thought you were going to say your grandmother invented airplanes.
No, she didn't.
Your pick?
Oh.
Right now, I've got air and an aeroplane, and you've got an
alligator and an apple. I did have something. Oh, wait, no. Alphabet. You know where
Asthma.
I wouldn't go? Oh, I would not go there either.
Asthma. Keeps people humble.
Why? They also keep them dead. So, right now, we're going to do a blind, what? What do we call this?
Rank.
A blind rank. How this works is, I'm going to give you 5 different items.
Not 4, not 6.
Not 4, not 6. 5 different items, and you have to rank them in order before knowing what the item coming next is. Animals.
Okay. I like that. Let's go.
Number 1.
Well, I'll decide whether it's number 1.
Oh, yeah. First option.
Like it.
Platypus.
4.
Capybara.
Oh, those things are kind of cool.
I know.
3.
Elephant.
Oh, that puts me in a predicament.
Thank you. I agree.
2.
A zebra.
1. It's better than a capybara.
Dog.
5. That's perfectly fine by me. If you put a dog in a zoo, who goes to the glass?
The dog.
You're sick. If you put a dog in Columbus Zoo, no one visits the zoo.
Well, no one visits that enclosure.
If you put a capybara in it...
If it was a petting zoo, they would go. If it was a dog.
You just go home if you want to pet a dog.
Okay, well, what if they're in the homeless shelter?
Yeah. Any homeless shelter that wants to sponsor us.
Homeless shelter?
Yeah.
Well, they're called humane societies. That's the dog version.
And if they wanted to sponsor us?
We would take your money.
You're sick. You're sick.
We would
money from a humane society.
No, but we would.
It.
Can you stop? We would publicize your website and try to get dogs adopted
for money.
Yeah.
Do it out of the goodness of your heart.
That's. I think it's still taxable.
Sick. The goodness of your heart's taxable.
In this country, it is.
I think that puts a bow on things.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to conclude today's episode with?
In conclusion, I really believe that Delta Airlines should sponsor us. And we will. United. Oh, United, yeah. I was on a Delta airplane and Delta airplane. I was flying on a Delta airplane recently when I was in New York City, actually. And I would say, would you say Delta has some type of prestige around it?
I would say so.
Like, would people be like, oh, Delta, like, they're like, oh, wow.
I would say it's a B+.
B+?
A-, yeah.
Okay. What would you, quick sidestep, what would you consider like A+?
Singapore Airlines, Qatar Airlines, Emirates,
You
Etihad.
would put that A+.
Yes. 100%.
What do you fly home?
An airplane.
No.
I fly whatever's cheapest because I'm
poor.
That is insane. The fact that you looked me in the eyes and called me poor is crazy. That is outrageous.
You just said the cheapest.
Have some respect.
You are on a budget. You are.
I am poor, and that's why it makes it hurt more. But that's messed up.
Well, if we had some sponsors, maybe you wouldn't be poor.
Yeah.
And in conclusion, I guess United. Yeah. Oh, wait. What I was saying was I feel like Delta is expensive. And all of a sudden, I get on the plane. There's duct tape taped over
like seal.
Yeah, like over where you put your bins. Like the overhead bins, duct tape all over it. Chair, broken. Back, completely back. The lady was coming down the aisle. She's like, everybody, can you please put your seats in an upright position? I had my AirPods in. I was like, because at the beginning, they're like, even if you're a frequent flyer, please listen to the safety instruction. I'm like, nobody's going to listen to this, right? Anyways, so I've got my AirPods in. All of a sudden, I feel this. And I'm like, who is on me? Who's on me? Who's on me? So I turn around. She's like, sir, can you put your chair back up? And I look at her, and I was like, oh. And she was like, oh, I guess that's broken. I'm like, yeah, I guess so, lady. I guess so. So not only is there duct tape on the overhead bins, my seat back is absolutely
broken,
shafted. And now I am sitting uncomfortable, and this is outdated. You know what? On top of this, I woke up at 9:55 a.m. I had to be at the airport at 10:45 a.m. Thankfully, I fly a helicopter, and so I made it there lickety-split. But the downside is Delta has 2 strikes. Third strike, I went to plug in my phone because I had forgotten to charge it the night before, and the reason I was...
Your problem.
Yep. But the reason I had slept in... No, I had no responsibility.
Go ahead, carry on.
Well, now you made me squirrel. My phone was dead. I was trying to charge it, and all of a sudden, the USB outlet on the plane was not working, so my phone couldn't get charged. So not only was my phone not being able to be charged, there was duct tape all over the overhead bins, which made it look trashy, and my seat back was broken. So Delta, I'm not flying with you.
Wow. Anywho, wrapping things up, it's been a
hell of a time.
Pleasure. We've enjoyed our time. Thanks for tuning in. If you tuned in, if you didn't, they should like, comment, and
subscribe.
And they should also donate to our
GoFundMe.
Now we have a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
so we're stealing money from a humane society, and we have a GoFundMe.
We're not stealing; they're paying us. It's a goods and services.
Anyway, rappity rap, lickety split. Peace out.